All right, I think we're ready to get started here. Let's go ahead and get into the world. 81 hours played in the world already. That is absolutely insane. So, hope you guys are doing good today. Another Wednesday night stream. Hopefully, everything works out good for us tonight. So, yeah, as the stream title suggests, we are going to be working on the remote farm that we started on Sunday's live stream. Now, I have been doing just a little bit of work since the last stream. So, if we look here, I now have it planted. So, this is all flax that is planted here right now. But we're going to have a lot of space where we can deal with rotation and allowing the ground to be fallow, things like that. So, yeah, to that end, I have been doing some work over here. Whoop, not down there. I've been doing some work over here with filling in some of the lower spots. And because of that, I've been doing a lot of surface digging over here, taking off the dirt on the surface. I completely exposed this big deposit of clay here, and wow, that song is loud in my headphones. And then over here, we can see there is a very large spot of stone that is exposed. I have found some medium quality copper while doing this, and a very large cave system. Now, this cave system actually had a little bit of stuff down in it, and I'm not really hearing any game music. Music is pretty loud. Oh, you're always complaining the music is loud, Apache. Hey, Apache, how's it going? Music is almost as low as I can make it. Okay, well, we got those guys gone now. There's a chicken down here. And now we have no knife. Darn it. I just can't win for losing on this stuff. This song is quite a bit louder, though, too. And that's part of the issue. Is that the various songs don't have the same volume. So we are coming up on winter time. That's part of the reason why I'm getting this farm set up out here. So we are through the translocator way down to the south. Now, we do have a large amount of quartz down in this cave as well. And I also found a spot of zinc around here, I think. Yeah, so there's zinc right there too. Been using the Waypoint mod as much as I can. It's just a lot of times I don't know for sure what the syntax is, so I just make a waypoint normally. Obviously, I know the copper one. I use it a lot. So, yes, I suppose we need more dirt. So let's go ahead and dig more dirt, I guess. Now, this is going to be quite a bit shorter stream than what I would traditionally have on a Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day I am going to be doing these midweek live streams now. Because we do have, well, I need to finish up the episode that I'm currently recording. And also, I've got some stuff that I got to take care of yet tonight. So, yeah, I would say we'll probably have a couple hours. And, man, I get the feeling, yeah, the sound level in game is way low. There we go. Now I can hear the game. So I think that I'm just going to make this area right here a big sandstone quarry. I think that'd be about as good a use for this space as any. And we actually have a little bit of dirt fell down in here, so might as well grab that. And then, of course, that will eventually expose more ores. We're not quite into the good copper here, but still copper will be fairly prominent in this area. And obviously plenty of quartz, which is good because we're going to need a lot of quartz for, oh geez, the lag spikes. I got to figure out what's causing those. Just all of a sudden the game decides, nope, I'm not going to do anything for a little bit. So I did make up a bunch of obsidian shovels here. Was it yesterday? I don't remember when I did it for sure. I spent most of yesterday actually working on a blanket for my daughter's birthday that is coming up at the end of the month. Been working on it fairly heavily, and hi. And I'm actually getting quite a bit of progress on it. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Let's go ahead and eat. I've gotten down to the point of where it's only about 20 minutes for me to make one course across the blanket, and each course adds roughly about 1.25 inches, or what would that be, about 30 millimeters, somewhere thereabouts. Maybe 31 or 32. And like last night, I added 4 courses to it. So it got quite a bit bigger. And I have to say, it is heavy too, because there's a lot of yarn has gone into it. Oh, hi there. I did have my first piece of gambeson break on Sunday. So I am now using a leather body armor. If we take a look here, just got a regular leather body armor. Not quite as good as the gambeson, but still definitely better than no armor at all. It'll be nice when we get all this flax taken care of, because then we'll be able to have all of the string that we could, well, twine that we could ever need. However, these long nights are really starting to stink. I don't have decent lighting. One of the biggest reasons I'm looking forward to getting all of this twine, though, is so that I can get... Nope, that is not a knife. So that I can get a windmill set up and finally get my Helvhammer in place. Now, a Helvhammer would make quite a difference in making all of the various metal things that I need. Especially working down the iron blooms. And I don't know for sure how many windmills I'm going to put up, but I do like the idea of having like a steampunk-esque look, and then having the windmills being in it. You know, I think that's going to be kind of cool. And there we go. How much we got? Got about 4.5 stacks of dirt right now. Do we have... Yeah, we've got one more shovel yet. So we'll just keep digging here for a little bit. maybe by the time that we get our inventory filled up, it'll be daytime. Now we do have slight negative temporal stability in this spot. And I mean, it is very slight. There isn't, you can see the gear is just barely turning down. Also, I've been getting a lot of flax fibers from these guys as I kill them. Kind of handy. Well, I guess we work our way around here where the copper is. I want to leave all this copper for as long as possible and see actually how much there is there. And I wasn't real smart and didn't get myself a drink for the stream either. Okay, so actually that's not very wide. And this spot is really deep. So don't want to fall down in there, that's for sure. But daylight is coming. Daylight, it cometh. We'll be able to kind of see what I've got in mind here for what I'm doing. I think either the shovel's going to break here in just a bit, or we're going to... Yep, there we go. Okay, so let's head back over and take a look at what we got going on over here. So obviously we have the one farm already completed, and I would like to have at least 4 of these so that I can have an N user, a P user, and a K user all going at the same time, and then still have one of them going fallow. And then this area, you can see I started making the shape here, so there's going to be a very large flat area there, but I want to take this around and connect it to that little hill. And so I suppose we'll just continue on with this, and then I'll backfill everything behind it. And yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I like that. Yep, slight temporal positive right here, which is good. So every time that I come over and place down a bunch of dirt, my temporal stability goes up again, and then I'm good. And hopefully this upcoming weekend I will be able to actually start on building the actual base. However, I have a feeling we're probably going to have snow at the main base by that time. Whoop, don't want that. So there we go. I don't know if I want to leave these 2 little bits up here or not. But yeah, we can see I've definitely filled a lot of stuff in. This area over here got filled in quite a bit, and I feel like that space down there should get filled a little bit too. Is this a cave? It is a cave. There's a lot of big caves around here. But I guess we could pull this hill out a little into this area. Sounds like a good plan. So, yeah, we'll go about there. Just kind of making us slightly organic shape here. Oh, that's really close to the edge there. Ugh. So I may have to build that out a little further. But if I fill in that low spot, we should be okay. Just a lot of dirt going into this. And then, of course, we've got all of these ferns that I have to break. The regular grass I can just place blocks over the top of, but the ferns have to be manually broken. It's kind of a pain. And I may use like some flowers and ferns for more of a decorative looking farm as well. And a good part of having one of the fields fallow is we'll also get tons of horsetail. So that's good. Okay. I don't really like the way that this looks. It's too sharp. Whoop. Must be another fern under there. I think I'm going to end up burning the ferns. Because they're just kind of annoying most of the time. I think that's looking pretty good, actually. So I think we cap off this cave and just lightly fill the area. So this low spot will get all filled in. And then I have a feeling we're going to have to go mining for some andesite so that we can actually get all of our stone, dry stone walls that we need to go around this. But yes, we are using bronze tools now. That's very helpful. And, you know, you may have noticed I've got a meteoric iron sword. So we actually made that towards the end of the live stream on Sunday. Okay. Do we leave this, the rest of this lower spot there? Maybe pull this edge out a little? Yeah. I don't know. Feel like we may be okay with the exception of like down here. But I think this is starting to look fairly good now. Got the low-lying ponds over here. And then this stuff, of course, is growing up decently. Oh, and we have a hare inside of the garden. How did you get in there? Well, let's check and make sure that he didn't break something up. And then we'll try to determine how he got in here. Oh, yep, he did break up one. Look around, make sure that there aren't any others. Ah, that's how it happens. That's not good. Am I going to have to put another stone wall on top of that? Let's go ahead and grab some stone walls here and we'll try this out. So basically, we need to get it to where we can't get up onto the wall. So if we go like that, yeah, now we can't get up there anymore. So all of these are going to need an extra wall at the elevation changes. That space right there, they could get onto there. Now this one we don't need because they can't get into the path area here. So we should be good there. Okay. Just continue our way around here and make sure that I didn't miss anything. This is all pretty much at the same height. So yeah, I think that should be good now, with the possible exception of, nope. Unless they jump here, they can't get in. That would be the only way that I could see him getting in there. Do we have food? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Actually, we'll need to grab some more. There we go. This area here, I think I'm going to keep the old ruin underneath as a basement and foundation, and then build a farmhouse on top of it. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Now this could potentially be a spot that they could get up if they were smart enough to do that. I suppose we'll just go ahead and put one more on those. That way there's no possibility of them getting up there. Okay, so I guess we're ready for the next one then? Question? Question mark? Let's start by cutting out all of these redwood fences, because we decided we're not going to use those. Keep the redwood gates, but we're not going to use the fences. And that would need to go out one extra block, just to ensure that they can't get up on there. Oh, that's not going to be good. Yeah. Okay, so I think under that spot we need just a cobblestone. And now we have the unenviable task of clearing all of the grass in here. I don't like that. I suppose let's start by extending the path further. So I want the path to run through here. This little rise right here just doesn't quite feel right. Maybe if I just take the top of it off, it'll feel better. And let's go grab some sandstone path. And actually, it looks like we've got quite a bit of these, so we should be good there. Oh. Okay. We're really low on the sandstone path. So let's get down here and we'll just do some sandstone digging around the quartz, I guess. Sounds like a plan to me. Expose some quartz, dig out some sandstone. Or I guess we could go over to... Yeah, let's go over to where we said we were going to be quarrying. Makes more sense to do that. Well, I enjoy this song too, so... So we'll just start quarrying stone. Why not? And then we can have sandstone bricks later too. Well, I think I added this song to the playlist in 2015. So I've been listening to it for a long time. Do I really have no inventory space? Wow. Okay, well, we can solve that pretty quickly just by making some path. Well, I mean, it does technology and research. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh no, not Christmas music. Oh, please no. Anything but that. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a Scrooge. I mean, if we do have a watch-a-thon set up for Christmas, I would probably do something for it. But yeah, in general, well, maybe I won't be able to. I might not be here for Christmas. I don't know. That's still unsure at the moment. I might be here, I might not. So we're up to 33 path again. I am glad that I added the extra path stuff. Well, I mean, saying that you found really good stuff, yeah, that's like saying that I found really good fast food. You know, in the realm of fast food, nothing is really good. I'm sorry. Am I ruining it? Don't expect me to watch them. Oh. I am happy to say I got my pickup fixed today. Had one of the coil packs went out on it, and so I was going to replace it myself. And I was like, you know what? Last time that I did that, I skinned up my knuckles real bad. I don't feel like dealing with it. So I took it down to a shop. And I supplied them with the part. And they did the labor. And it cost me less than $100 between parts and labor to get it done. It would have taken me more than 3 hours to fix it myself. And so I think it was well worth it. Oh no, no pickaxe. Well, I mean, Hans Zimmer is great, but Christmas music is still Christmas music. I don't care how hard you try, it's still Christmas music. Well, we better go get ourselves a new pickaxe. Because we definitely need it. I don't think I brought one here. Nope. Alright, back to the base we go. Slight negative in this area. How are we doing on these trees? 6 days. It'd be really nice when I get a decent bridge here. I always feel like I'm gonna fall off of this thing. Either that or I could do a tunnel. I don't know, which one do you think would be better? A tunnel or a bridge? That's so winter looking here. Well, at least late autumn. And the redwood, oh geez. That redwood is huge. Alright, well let's grab a pickaxe. Yes, I made quite a few of them. Well, I mean, it's down in the southern part of the world. So I don't really need to worry about staying warm there. So if we look here, you know, the temperature here is 10 right now. So let's head back through the translocator, and I'll bet that it's probably in the mid-20s at least. Yeah, 25. So I don't think that it's ever going to snow here. Well, if I get a health hammer, it wouldn't be a big problem. I do need to get some bees. I need candles really, really bad so that I can make the lanterns. Did so much leveling here. That was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I do have this bridge here, which really isn't anything to look at, but it sure serves the purpose. Where am I going? Yeah, we're ready to go in here. Okay. Shovel. We need to offload some garbage. Stuff that we do not need in our inventory. That would be all of that stuff, plus those, and those. We have gates for the next section, and so now we should be good to make some shovel heads. And you know what, we're just going to make one for the time being. We'll leave the other one there ready to go on the ground. And stick. Alright. So, stone path. Okay, this is not right. Do we put it right up against the... like that. I just feel like we need to get rid of that little spot. It just doesn't feel right. So yeah, let's just pull this up. Just too easy for hairs to get up on the wall right now. Alright, so I suppose let's just work out the path first. All this dirt that I've placed down, and now I'm pulling it all back up. Well, I mean, that's just part of the generals of making a decent looking build. You know, you add a path, you add a wall, you add some bushes, some flowers, do some terraforming, you know. Exactly. Yep, I definitely understand what you're saying there. You also don't want it to be too symmetrical. That's a big place that a lot of people screw up, is to make things way too symmetrical. So that'll be the entrance into the next paddock there. So let's just continue on. We have 34 more path. Yeah, the asymmetry thing is just kind of a difficult one to work with. And another thing, I guess one thing that I could do here, you know, so we've got this little hill right here. And if anything, I could make this hill a little bit bigger and then put a windmill on it. And then the path would have a destination. And I think that would be kind of a neat little idea. I actually like that. I might do that. So this area here. Okay, so if I put a wall there, I think I could plant a tree right there. I think I could. I think it would grow. You know, let's go ahead and actually. Oh, we don't have. Yeah, we don't have any more gates. Gotta make more gates. Pretty sure that's why I had these in my inventory. I think this is a gate. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're out of sticks. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be doing a bit more terraforming over here. Potentially making this hill a fair amount bigger for a windmill. So I'm gonna stop there for now. I'm just gonna bring the path or the wall down the side of the path and take it up and over and then close it off here at the end for now. So that way I've got a safe place in here. You know, I can come in here. Whoops. I can come in here and I'm actually safe. That's kind of a nice thing. But I will say, yeah, I didn't. I need to go use the restroom. So I will be back in just a moment. And I'm back. And I figured as long as I was up, I would grab this so that I could show you guys what I have been working on for my daughter. And yeah, it is huge. So it is starts out on the edge with black, goes to black and purple, then black and pink, then pink and purple, and then pink and white. And it's gotten quite large. It is, it's currently about 1 meter wide and probably just short of 3 meters long. It's a pretty good sized blanket. I want it to be at least 2 meters wide by the time it's all said and done. Needs to be able to completely cover the top of the bed. So let's see here. Yeah, let's just work our way around the other side of the wall here and make our next field. So if we come over here, so where would be the intelligent place to have the wall here? Is it raining? That's, no. It might be soon. So let's go ahead and throw some torches out here so that we can kind of see what we're looking at a little bit. And get a feel for where should the wall go. I don't want to make the paddock too large, but at the same time I don't want it too small. So I do want to come off the back side of this. So for sure it's going to be coming out here. I don't really care too much for how straight this section of wall is. How about if we do this? Kind of breaks up the straight line there. So how far? I think we were 4 blocks away from the path over here. Yeah, 4 blocks away from the path. So if we do that over here as well. Oh, that's another one of those spots where it should be a cobblestone. And then after the cobblestone would need to be a couple of double walls to get it up and out of there. Yep, we'll need 2 of those. And then I think we can bring it over here. Do we just follow this edge for a little bit? It's not overly large. Well, let's bring it over there. And then maybe drop down again. Oh wait, that doesn't need a cobblestone there. We just need the dry walls here. So we cut towards that little hole in the ground. That's actually rather large. Get rid of some of these. Okay, so if we look at it on the map, Yeah, so I think what we do is we bring it over here, follow along the bottom edge of this, and then cut up through here. And maybe we cut this flat area kind of in half so that we would have the other paddock right here. That might be about a good size. So if we come over here, maybe right about here. Bring this over and out. And because this will be an internal section, we shouldn't need to worry about keeping the hairs out. Okay, so this one we're going to need a cobblestone there. And that may well be an internal. Let's think about this. Let's come up here and look at the map again. So yeah, that's going to be an internal elevation change, so we don't need to worry about doubling up the wall there. This one I think will be an external. Oh, that's not going to be good. How about if we go like this instead? Yeah, there's no way they're getting up on that. And so now this one is enclosed as well. Yeah, I like the look of that. So now what we need to do is go through here, break all of the grass, till the ground. Oh god, this is going to take a lot of hose. And we need to go grab our seeds. So the question is, what do we plant in this paddock? Obviously we have a lot of turnips, but turnips have difficulty with higher temperatures. So I don't feel like turnips are the right thing to plant here. We could go and just see what we have for seeds, because we need sticks too, and we need some more food. And you know what? Let's go ahead and break up the torches, because otherwise they're just going to go to waste. Oh, I didn't think about that. Let's go ahead and just break that wall out, because that should stop anything from getting in there. And yes, I know greenhouses are a thing. However, I just don't have a lot of desire to make one right now. Especially not with a translocator that goes into a tropical area right off the bat. Oh, it is raining over here. It's a good thing that I broke up all those torches. So let's get some food cooking and then try to figure out what seeds we want to take. Going to be a lot of work to get all of this set up correctly too. Alright, so do I have food? No. So I've got no food cooked. So what have we got? A lot of rot. Okay, so... got some grain. Do we have any rot in this one? Yeah. Say, I thought those were berries and stuff. More than a stack of rot from all of that. We could see if we've got some hair. Oh, we have pickled turnips. Okay, well, let's go ahead and drop all this off. Seal that up. Whoops. Okay, those are still sealed. So now the question becomes the pickled turnips. What's the best way to store those? Would it be in a cellar? Oh, excuse me. Let's grab a barrel. And let's do some comparisons here. Because these have 0.36 on the vegetable. Okay, so that's 206.4 days. Place down a barrel. 166, so that's not as good, but if we can't seal it, okay. So, yeah, it would be put them into a vessel is going to be the best option. And now we have fresh turnips for 240 days. Nice. And then we've got a whole bunch of onions and turnips and parsnips in here. It looks like most of these, 8 days? 15 days? Yeah, we got some turnips that are going bad. So I suppose let's see if we have any hares that we can massacre for the cause. Oh, we had some meat. Some red meat over at the other location. Yep, we've got hares. We also have a lot of pigs in here. So we need to kind of try to drive them out of this corner. They always try to go this way. You know what? This boar is gonna die. Well, maybe. So this should give me at least a stack, I think, between the hares and the boar that I just took out. I hate it when they get up here right next to me. Okay, so we got 15. That's enough for making a pot of stew. You know what? Let's see if we can't get enough to make 2 pots of turnip and red meat stew. So we need 24 for that. Okay, so there's 21. Can we get one more hair? Is there one more here? Not over here if there is. Let's check on the other side. Feel like I need to make this pit trap a little bit wider. Well, I think I got one more than I needed. Oh well. They'll respawn and they'll come in here. They're constantly spawning. As long as we've got long grass around, they'll keep coming. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and use up these turnips that have 8 days left on them. Whoop. Okay, and then we've got 1 turnip left. We might as well just eat that one. Grab a little bit of firewood. There we go. So that'll make 3 crocks of food. How are we doing anyway? Okay, so yeah, vegetable and protein was what we needed. We need some dairy. And I know we have the farming villager out here. Let's go ahead and grab our gears and see if he has... Oh, that's right, I moved him. Look at all those temporal gears. Let's grab some gears and see if he's got any cheese. Because I know that he will sell cheese from time to time. Tell you, this path leading out to the iron mine that we did on Sunday is well worth it. And it also leads out here to our agricultural trader. So what do you got today, buddy? Actually, that's the same as the last time that I saw what you had because I bought your cabbage seeds. Well, that stinks. So I guess one question that I have is, what type of trees should I plant along the path near the remote farm? What type of path sounds like a good, or what type of tree sounds like a good choice along that path? Suppose we could check and see what we've even got here. Now I do have some of the green spire cypress seeds, but I feel like those would be more ebony or walnut. I don't have ebony yet, and I don't have any walnuts in here, but I do have some walnut trees growing out here. There are a few of them out there, so I could potentially use them. But for sure we need to drop off this stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, we have pelts. Forgot about that. And the pelts, we want that for this guy, the fur coat and the fur knee-high boots. That is. So we need 10 for that and 16 for this. We don't have enough for both of them. Darn it! I think that was just my torch letting off some particles. Kind of startled me. So, I mean, we could try harvesting some walnuts. I think I have... No. Where did I find walnuts? I don't remember. There we go. And all that emptied out. We'll drop one of those off there, one off there. Fill our bowls. And then we should be good. So yeah, the ebony we haven't found. Walnut, we just don't have any walnuts currently. Oh, I know where the walnuts were. They were up along the path, going to the iron mine. Well, we have ladders. We need sticks. we're always in need of sticks. So if we come out here, this is a walnut. Where was the one walnut that I wanted to keep? I think it was this one here. Yeah, this is the one that I want to keep. This one was here when I started the area. So we also have a lot of kapok here. But we've got walnut, so we could hope to get a walnut here. Hey, there's a walnut. Got one already. Oh, there's another one. Nice. And that's redwood. We're not worried about trying to get redwood at the moment. I will knock some of those leaves down just so that I don't accidentally go after them. And that's redwood still. So we got at least 3 walnuts off of this tree so far. Okay, let's see how many we got. Saw a couple there, so there's 5. So that looks like it. 5. Well, that's still not bad. We've got more walnuts out here too. I could go after more of them. The walnut wood does look absolutely amazing. I do have to say that. But yeah, that's a maple. And you know what? I think I'm going to replant that one. So this one's a walnut. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. This one's more leaves and less wood. Kapok there, and then another walnut. Rearrange our inventory a little and see, can we get any additional walnuts here, please? We got 1, 2, I guess. We've gotten 2 so far for sure. Now, 3. Not a whole heck of a lot. Wait, I see one laying out on the ground over here. How did I miss that one? I don't know. So we've got another walnut there. Those are oak. Lots of oak, lots of kapok. I don't see any more walnuts out here. Well, we've got 7 walnuts to take with us and plant. Yes, let's go do it. Daylight gives us a chance to actually see what we're looking at over here. And then we've got, oh, seeds. We need to drop off our walnut logs and grab some seeds. I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and drop off these as well. I'm going to keep the bones for knives, and I'm actually going to grab some more bones. We don't need that many sticks on us. Grab just one stack. Somewhere around here I should have grass too. Whatever. Okay, seeds. So let's look at what we have a lot of here. We have a few parsnips, but not many. That is not soybeans, that's turnips. So turnips, I don't know that we want. Rice, we could definitely do rice. But I think that 50 rice is all that we have. More turnips, rye. I feel like we definitely want the soybeans and the cabbage. More rye. Got spelt. Onions. Carrots, onions, turnips. See what's in this one. Oh, sunflowers. Absolutely, we want the sunflowers. Suppose let's plant the amaranth too. And the cassava as well. Oh, we don't have any inventory space. Yeah, we really don't have anything that we can get rid of. We do have more carrots and bell peppers. Let's go ahead and drop off the seeds that we're planning on taking. Peanuts, I feel like we want to plant those as well. The carrots we're not going to be planting. For now, we're not going to plant the pumpkins either. There's more rye. So yeah, I think those seeds are the ones that we're going to plant. So let's go ahead and drop all those off in here. Oh, those are onions. That's carrots. And we got a few things there. So those 8 are what I want to take with me. You know what? We could leave these spears here. That should give us enough inventory space now, right? Yep, exactly enough. Okay, time to go cut a lot of grass, till a lot of ground, and plant a lot of seeds. If I can go down a ladder. So we'll start out by planting our walnuts. Nicest thing about this area, no wolves, no hyenas. The only thing that we have to deal with is drifters. Unless we go down into the ground, and then we've got some of the locusts and things like that. So I know that I want to plant one walnut up inside of here. So I'm going to plant this guy right here, and hopefully it will grow. The others, suppose right there. Is that too close? I think that's too close together. Yeah, I don't like that spot. One more walnut. There we go. Okay, so those will do their thing. So now you have to start doing all of this. As much fun as it doesn't sound like. Oh, and I still have shears on me. Oh well. Don't think that it's really going to hurt anything to have them. But we do need to start tilling this stuff before it spreads grass again. Coffee's starting to wear off. And I haven't changed my clock, and so I keep seeing the time and thinking, oh my gosh, it's late. Because it currently says it is 8:52. But it's only 7:52. I hate daylight savings time. Such an annoying thing. Alright, so off to the tilling we go again. This is such a boring task. Yeah, I should have made another scythe to come out here and do this grass removal. Oh well. It'll work. Okay, so let's start with some soybeans. Perfect. I gotta stop doing that. such a boring task. I am so glad that you only have to till this stuff once. Okay, what do we got for seeds now? Cabbage. Cabbage is kind of important. Let's go ahead and get them in here. Sunflowers. I'm actually going to put those over here. I want to see sunflowers growing here. We may have to head back out and get more sunflowers. Thankfully, they're fairly thick in this area. Amaranth, I think we'll put back here in this corner. This song brings such fond memories of a time lapse that hardly got any views. One that I spent tons of time on and was really proud of, and then hardly anybody ever watched it. I guess that's the way they go sometimes. Yep. Let's go ahead and make a couple of knife blades. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't have any clue. I just really like the song. It's got a couple of really good movements in it. And one of the few Crinkles songs that actually has verse, chorus, verse setup. Not that there's anything wrong with the way that he sets up his songs. But for time lapses, the verse, chorus, verse is definitely a good way to have the song. There we go. Got everything cleared off on the grass. We can start planting amaranth back here. Ooh, those are interesting looking. Amaranth is something that we could definitely get a huge amount of. It is thick in this area. And bell peppers, growth time, 20 days. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put these... Can I... What? I can't plant bell peppers? That's weird. 27 out. Yeah, just can't plant bell peppers apparently. Well, we got a whole bunch of rice. Guess we'll plant that. There we go. Finish tilling this up and we're good. I'm kind of surprised that I can't plant the bell peppers though. It's actually kind of sad. Well, that's fine. I'll keep them because eventually they will be fully implemented. Oh, I guess we could save ourselves some inventory space if we go like this. Make one more hoe head here and we'll be able to get this all finished up. Should we plant the rest of it or should we leave part of it fallow? I don't know. Oh, and by the way, what is this? Okay, so yeah, you can see each individual crop on the map. That's cool. It'd be really nice when we have entire fields of one crop. I mean, I couldn't even fill the first one with flax. And I had like 4.5 stacks of flax seeds. So it'll take a while. I don't know if the extra seed drop rate has changed since I did the testing on it. I don't even remember what the testing showed. Let me just see here. I actually have that notebook here. So I plant 100. I think I planted 100 on each one And so the average looks like maybe 1 in 20 gives an extra seed. Maybe a bit less than 1 in 20. Looks like about 3 to 4 extra seeds on average for everything that was in the game at that time. Yeah, so I had soybeans, cabbage, rye, rice, onions, turnips, spelt, flax, parsnips, and carrots. The yield was pretty much identical on all of them. They all dropped... Whoa. Really? 2 blocks short of getting the whole thing. But they all dropped like 4 stacks plus 32-ish, 25 to 32 of the actual crop. And they pretty much all dropped about 103 to 110 seeds. And then we have extra grass that's going to be growing in here on the tilled ground. Yeah, 5% would be 1 in 20. And that's basically from my testing, that's what it looked like. Now, I had people that were saying, oh, don't punch the stuff, you get less seeds that way. No, you don't. I tried everything. Scythe doesn't give you extra seeds, it just harvests faster. I'm just kind of confused why I can't do anything with the bell peppers. Sad. Cannot plant bell peppers. Well, for now, I guess we'll just leave the bell peppers out here. I guess. Oh, hey, we have some rot out here. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of this stuff to take back to the base. Hi there, buddy. He made me jump a little. Oh man. Well, I will say that the farm area is definitely improving on appearance. So I guess we could potentially take like the carrots and onions back. I'm going to keep the turnips up in this area. And actually, we could theoretically plant the turnips again. Oh, rot. We have rot. And we also have 32 compost, so we could make 4 high fertility soil. Oh, what am I doing? I need to empty my inventory. So many of those ferns. Not even funny. We'll throw the bones back in there. Oh, we had a hide. Well. Yeah, that was just a hide. Rawhide! We got a little bit of andesite little bit of sandstone. Some sandstone rock, which is this rock? Yeah. I'd say I quarried out a bunch of other sandstone rock while I was doing some earlier terraforming. Got some blue clay. A bit of dirt, but we kind of need to take that back with us. Okay, let's see. So what seeds do we have left? We've got the parsnips, the rye. Yeah, the turnips would complain about the heat being too high down there. The carrots wouldn't. Oh, the spelt definitely wouldn't. Onions wouldn't. Parsnips might. Rye would not. So I kind of feel like these things, the parsnips, carrots, and turnips, need to be up in this area. Maybe we could plant a pumpkin down there? So all of these are good to 40 degrees, so they'll be fine. I guess we could plant a pumpkin down there. Grab one seed. Just so long as we keep a large area around it. I never did quite figure out what the average size was of a pumpkin and what its largest size could be. Now, in my testing, I did manage to get 7 pumpkins from one seed once. And I think that was the most I ever got. We're just going to have a lot of grain down here more than anything. I think we need to make sure that we get the vegetables planted. That's going to be kind of important. Ooh. Onions. Okay, so there's the onions. The rest of it's green. Yeah, I think we'll do spelt. We'll just cover the rest of it with spelt. Okay, so that should have covered everything there. Huh, the onions are brown. Weird. And our flax is doing pretty good. Make sure that there aren't any hairs in here wreaking havoc. Doesn't look like it. I'm actually pretty pleased with this. So I suppose we could come over here and start working on building this hill up. How do I want to go about doing this? It's going to allow things to get up on here, and they could potentially walk all the way through. I don't like it. For now, I'll just go ahead and do that. I need daylight for that. The other thing is I'm really starting to feel tired. I don't know what it is. It's like the coffee just disappeared and I'm done. I don't know. So I suppose we could drop off some of this stuff that we have and just do some resource collection for a while to finish up here. Yeah, the bell peppers just kind of make me sad. This one, well, we got poultices in there. We have 5 flint or obsidian left on us. We'll make 5 more shovels. I suppose what we'll do is we'll dig dirt until these 5 shovels are done, and then I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. So like I say, I'm just getting tired. I don't get it. And 5 obsidian shovels will not take very long to go through. I don't even remember what the durability is on these things. I think it's like 90. $100. Okay. So yeah, we'll get 500 and some blocks here. Chicken. Ow. Blocks falling in the hole. There's lots of dirt to mine, which I guess is a good thing. Oh, hey, we're starting into another hill. That's fine. We'll just keep working down this area and we can quarry out a lot of sandstone. Sandstone looks really nice as both a brick and cobblestone. So I am more than happy to gather tons of it. Now I would have liked it if there was some obsidian on the surface somewhere. Because the way that it is, in order to get obsidian, I have to go really deep in the world And that means low temporal stability, which means not too much fun. Is that 3 shovels broken now? Yep. Well, I mean, I didn't count the first one. So we've got less than 2 shovels left. Like I said, obsidian shovels do not last terribly long. But at the same time, I don't want to waste copper or iron on a shovel. At least not yet. Not until I get a hell of a hammer for the copper, or for the iron, so that I can quickly make ingots. If I had that, it would be a different story. Ooh, lightning. Last shovel. And we still got plenty of inventory space. Ow. My inks. Breaking my inks. And also, it sounds like kids just got home. So this might be as good a place as any to call it quits. I think part of it's also that it's a little bit cold in here right now. The shovel should be breaking here momentarily. There. Oh, we had one more? Okay, well, I guess we had one more. Well, I still think, yeah, I'm going to call it quits here. So, I think we need to find somebody to raid. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that. So, I think I'm going to quickly head over to Twitch and see if I can find somebody that is streaming Vintage Story. I know there were a few people earlier. So, we'll just see. Okay, so yeah, actually, okay, so we got Nutrient Poet. I think we're gonna go and raid Nutrient Poet. So let's go ahead. So For mature audiences, I don't think that's a problem. It's, I mean, it is, yeah. All right. Well, see you guys later.
Why aren't you? Apache Gaming UK. Oh my god. Long time